Give me a second here, just throwing this together. Couldn't get it to transfer over properly when I was trying to copy the list in. Shadowback Street. Concealed courtyard. What do I got extra in here? Caves of Coilus? No. Condo Palace. Oh, I've got one extra. Souls of the Lost. Oh my god, I cannot spell. Okay, let's give this thing a shot, shall we? Saw this list, it looked like fun. Yeah, Esper Monument. How's it going, Calper? Well, light is bright as hell. There we go. The darkness, that's what we wanted. I don't think we can keep this one. Can't keep this one. Probably throw a Guardian back. Be nice if we had an actual white source, but I don't think we're going to 5 here. Doing good, doing good. Ready to see if we can't actually rank up tonight. Didn't feel like we made very good progress last night. Hopefully today goes better. The Hopeless Nightmare. Sure, that is a fear of isolation. Go ahead, Hopeless Nightmare me, opponent. I don't care. Nice! How'd it feel? Feel good? Feel like you want to make any changes to it? We got kind of railed on the ladder with it when we were playing it yesterday. Did not go well. I just want to draw a card. Hey, Brian, how's it going? That isn't Overlord of the 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻. You're right. RNG does be that way. I don't think it was really a fault of the deck. I think we just got very unlucky. Well, I discard a card. What did you discard? The Concealed Courtyard. I mean, that's a pretty good draw. Let's put the Phyrexian Dragon Engine into play. Draw 3 cards. Go ahead. Alright, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. We're going to make a second monument next turn, and we're going to start really going to town. Sure. Not bad. Did you hear that Chops had to wait 2 hours for that game to end for the top 4 of the the RCQ? I want to turn this into a copy of Monument of Endurance. Hope the novel this town ain't big enough. Of course they do. I think I'm fine with drawing another card here. Attack for 5. Oh, it was good? Good. Feels like you won? Yeah. Yeah, I bet it does. I think we're supposed to sack the Souls of Lost. I think we want our discard outlet. Because we have another Souls. Yeah, I think we're supposed to sack this. Hopefully I don't have, like, 5th untapped land and then can bounce the Monument. That would kind of suck. Jeez. Opponent's got a good draw. It was the player playing blue-black bounce. The blue-black bounce guy. It's a good draw. It's Monument. Play Soul. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to play Soul. So discard this, make a treasure token. Then play Guardian Numinalia. Yeah, the other guy was, I will agree, they were not being a very good sport today, which was kind of rough. I haven't had a lot of good experience with that particular player. They're usually not the friendliest individual. Man, do they have another? This town ain't big enough? They sure do. You got it, opponent. I do have a giant Souls of the Lost. We're going to keep crushing with. That thing comes off impending next turn. Attack for 9. They can sack this to gain 3 if they want to. Let's get another Guardian Numinalia down here. Oh, did you throw it in chat? I'd love to look at it. We were playing a little bit of a similar matchup to, or a similar deck to that Calper posted in chat yesterday. Played the green-white wagon deck. I think Calper said that they took down their FNM with it. I'll attack for 9 again. We start bringing back Phyrexian Dragon Engines next turn. Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we need to go home. Just shoot the list in chat if you can find it. I'd love to look at it. We're going to play some off-the-wall decks tonight. I don't think we're... Depending on how the climbing goes, it's been a little rough, so I'm definitely down for just kind of playing some cool stuff that we find. See if we can't make it to Mythic on some less than stellar lists. See if we can find some cool stuff to play. The talent. It's time for the otters to run amok. Yeah, pick up this town ain't big enough. The fun police are here. I think I'm supposed to jump this. Our life total's kind of low as it stands. That is usually how that goes. The one person who doesn't want to split prizes usually gets the boot early. At least that seems to happen around here. The karma gets you. Tax. Them not bouncing their Storm Chaser's talent means that we do get to be in an okay spot here. Discard this. Make our critter indestructible, so they can't just completely mow us over with this towns, at this point in time at least. They can't double Momentum Breaker, make us sack our board, though. We haven't faced a whole lot of bounce. Played a little bit against it yesterday, and I think our first match today is against bounce, unfortunately. Someone posted a Greenlight list that took an RCQ on Doom Channel, too. It was pretty cool. Yeah, when you find the list, go ahead and throw it in chat. I'd love to see what it looks like. Yep. We are just getting kind of pixied here. How are you doing today, Sky? Hope you're having a good night. Take my lumps. And pick up another pixie. And pick their Momentum Breaker back up if they want to. Oh, we are dead. We're just going to pack this one in, see if we can get next game. For Modern? Alright, I'll look at it. Soul to the Lost is, like, actually pretty good in this matchup. Obviously, we want all the pest controls. Dude, Mono Red is a damn good deck. How far have you made it up the ladder with it so far? Oh, I saw that list. The Oops All Battle of Wits. That list looks hilarious. DG right now. Nice. Moving right along. Mono-Red, I do think that if you're trying to win games quickly, that the straight Mono-Red list with the Sunspine links is probably the best deck to play right now. Like, if you're trying to climb the ladder as quickly as possible. I think it has the best game against all the different decks being played right now. I think this hand's fine. I do think I want third land. See if they have a Rest in Peace on 2. Grim Bobble. Kind of rude. Oh, drew an Oculus? Oh, that's such a good turn. What a phenomenal turn for us. Oh, that felt good.
Can I see that? Thank you. I'll get you the Play-Doh ball.
Drew another helping hand. That's not bad. Let's swing on in. I assume our Oculus is getting bounced back to our hand. Feels like what's going to happen here. Oh, just a go for the throat? Sick. I can just reanimate that again. I would like to pick up my Creator. Oculus again. The Ben Stark deck is really good. We played a decent amount of it on, well, maybe not a lot. We played probably 5 or 6 games of it on stream, and I really liked it. I think the deck's really good. Definitely would recommend. I still want to. The one list I haven't tried out from the PT yet that I still want to try out is the Pixie list that plays like the 4 Air Paragons. Souls of Lost is great in this deck. It's so cool. This is quite the little, quite the interesting little version of this deck. Soul of Lost being a way to discard your Oculus and also just being like a giant thing is really nice. Yep, exclamation point deck in chat will give you the list. Should. It'll fling you over to everything that's in my untapped. We do have quite a few answers to rip. We just need to find one here. Yeah, of course. The hard-casted Kaito. I love it. Gotta love it. Phyrexian Dragon Engine is not a particularly strong draw here. I think we're supposed to ditch that one. It's a little annoying. We have all of our Destroy Enchantment things in our deck. We just need to find one. Let's discard a card. Helping Hand's not doing anything for us. We need to draw. And try to find a way to get this rip out of play. That doesn't do anything for us. Upside is we can cycle on their turn and then draw 2 cards with the Monument. Yep. Still not in a good spot, but... like to cycle. Okay, we found a removal spell for the rest in peace, but might be too late. Yeah, we're getting crushed. Our hopes and dreams for the ladder were not going well for us. Yesterday was not a good day for ladder climbing. It was pretty darn brutal. I would like to just chump block here. It's like all I'm looking for. It was so bad. At least I wasn't the only one. Matic was also having a terrible time on the ladder. Made me feel a little better to know I wasn't the only one just getting absolutely railed on the ladder repeatedly. That sucks. Yeah, we're just dead here. That was a rough game. We're gonna give this one a few shots. I think this deck looks really cool. We're solidly plat 2. Solidly plat 2. Shouldn't have an issue getting a diamond tonight, hopefully, as long as the ladder kind of cooperates with us. Doesn't even need to cooperate overly well. Just a little bit of cooperation is all I'm asking for. Want to get these orbs out of here. I'll take a Molt Tender. I'll probably play that card at some point in time. What were you playing, Salo? I think his hand's fine. It'd be nice if we had a discard outlet, but still think we keep. Underground Mortuary? Probably the graveyard deck? Oh, no, just actual mid-range? Okay. Do I want to cut down against them? I probably don't, right? They're gonna like play Caustic Bronco and make me cry, but oh, fair enough. We don't play much best of one over here. I'm not a huge fan of the best of one format. Had a lot of issues with best of one when I've tried playing it in the past. Gotcha. That makes sense. It is nice to have the option because it does go quick. Best of one games are quick, which is nice. Just need to find a way to get something cool in our graveyard. Whoops. Ye old preacher. Those are really bad against a Maelstrom Pulse, but this is bad against any removal spell. Still think we do this. Maybe this hand was just bad because it didn't have a 2-mana discard card. There's another deep cavern bat. I feel like I'm playing against green-black from a year ago. Okay. Let's see what we hit with this. Nothing. I have no way to, like, actually do any of our stuff here, which sucks. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. It's a good discard card. Well, I don't know about a good discard card, but it's another, like, free card for discard. Problem is we have to draw cards that we want to discard. Or have a creature in play. It's the only downside. We're just getting murdered by these bats. That would have been a really good draw a long time ago. We have one cut down left in our deck. We need to be able to get so many things out of play that I don't think there's any chance we win here. I don't think I even want to show them the Souls of the Lost. I think we just concede and go to game 2. See what we can do from here. Definitely want to destroy evils. Duress is less good. Still want the cut downs. I also think that's the only change we make. Don't think we want the Cather Commando. Probably want the 4th Soul. I doubt they have any, like, actual mass. As long as they don't have, like, Leyline of the Void, I think we'll be fine. I haven't actually played the Mardu list yet. I've played the Jeskai list and the white-black list. But I've not actually played the Mardu list. I do think that list is very good. FOMO is fantastic. I've played Jeskai and I played Red-Blue are the two other ones that I've played. Can we keep this hand? It's very similar to the problem we had with our last hand. I think we have to mulligan this. This hand is much better. Just throw the cut down back. Just do our thing. Hey, Jekyll, how you doing tonight? We're doing good over here. Doing good over here. Just playing some Magic. Ah, the Dirty Elf. Discarding land. I could, like, discard Monument and try to reanimate it, but I feel like that's real greedy. Improve the Atraxa Brawl deck, huh? That sounds like fun. We'll probably try that list out tonight, too. Joke's on you, opponent. Whatever you take. I'm putting a Monument into play next turn. Don't have double duress. You dick. So incredibly rude. Duress into deep Camerbat. That's so mean. We'll probably try that list out tonight, too. I'm going to play this for probably 4 or 5 games. Switch over to that green-white aggro deck for a little bit. See what we think. Unfortunate. Oh, and they found the ghost vacuum. That probably about seals it up. I like the one Gold Vein Hydra. I think that's sick. Well, that would have been a great draw if we would have drawn it last turn instead of this turn. Unfortunately, with the Ghost Vacuum, I don't think there's anything we can do. Game 1, we just had kind of an anemically bad draw. Let's try again here. I need to look at those cards. I saw they were spoiled, but I haven't actually looked at them and read any of them. The only one I read was Spider-Man. Were any of the other ones good? Spider-Man seemed fine. Not like incredible, but not bad. That's fair. I didn't really take a good look at the art, so I don't really have an opinion on it at the moment, but I could look at it real quick. I'm assuming they put him into Mythic Spoiler. I did like that it was like the panoramic scene of it, though, where they all went together. I thought that was kind of cool. It does look... It's not like I would wish it was more like a comic booky art. I think that would look cooler, in my opinion. Leaning into the comic book art style a little bit. Do want third land. I'll read through them here a little later. Verge, Souls of the Lost, I click discard a card, right? Discard a card. Discard Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Played Blue White Control, lost to the Mirror the first round of top 8. Ouch, that sucks. Hey, that's still good, though. Like, congrats on the top 8. I lost round 1 to a really, really close Pixie Mirror because I couldn't find all the cards for the Jeskai Oculus deck. And then round 2, I got paired against my friend who wasn't qualified for the RC yet, so I conceded to him. So my RCQ did not go particularly well. But, on the bright side, my friend that I conceded to did win. So, it was all worth it. Yeah, it was worth. Now, if my buddy wouldn't have won, I'd have been very upset. But no, it was definitely worth. It was a 2-slaughter, so it was a good time. Rico is a great draw. Let's just play second Monument, and then we get to start going ham with, like, we can Rico the Phyrexian Dragon Engine and start doing things. That is a big dumb dino. I would like to recommission the Dragon Engine. I would love to discard my hand. So let's decide what we want to do here. We definitely want to draw 2 cards for sure. Probably just draw and bolt with both. Cut down. So now we Guardian of Nubenalia, cut down one of the Mana Dorks and pass. I just didn't make any land drops in game 3. Kept 2 lands on the draw with stock up in hand, didn't hit third land. Ooh, that's tough. I think that's a very defensible keep, though. Like, 2 lands with stock up on the draw is a very reasonable hand to keep. Doc Ock is good if you're into Dimir artifacts. I will have to check that out. I need to look at those cards. Alright, Phyrexian Dragon Engine is dead. Very dead. We may as well block, so we're going to discard a card to this anyway. So let's enlist, or not enlist, but discard. Let's draw 2. And then let's 6 them. Who would have thought Guardian and Nubenalia would be standard all-star all of a sudden? I think I do just want to put Oculus into play. Let's put Oculus into play, and then recommission the Dreadnought. Or the Dragon Engine, I mean. They're dead here, because we discard this card, bolt them twice. I guess we can draw and then bolt. Discard a Conduit Pylon, bolt them, stopping their upkeep and bolt them again. We got him, chat. We gave him the monument. We found our good matchup, playing against the dinosaurs. Oh, you're right. That's what we should have done. We could have got a third monument going. Ugh. What was I doing? We could have just won on that turn instead of passing. I'm such a scrub.
Did you win anyways?
Yes, but I could have won more. I could have won more. You always try to win more if given the opportunity. Destroy Evil seem good. What kind of graveyard hate do we think they're going to be on? Probably just Ghost Vacuum, I would assume. We cut the flails and cut the duress. Still want the small removal for the dorks. A couple shelters are probably fine. Probably trim on an Oculus. No, we want all the Oculus. Let's trim on the Carthage Commando. Yeah, that way they're like, okay, that's why we lost. It wasn't because our deck is mid, it's because they had just the actual nuts and we could never win. This hand seems not particularly great. We don't have any, like, good things to reanimate. We do have turn 2... we'll see. We'll see if Guardian of New Benalia can carry us, shall we? The elf. The thing everyone fears, the turn 1 elf. And the turn 2 elf. Even better. We are the best at Magic. Let's go. Your move, opponent. We found it. We found a thing to reanimate, chat. We're in good standing here. We can do it. You. That is a very large thing. I should have discarded this on end step. That was a mistake. That way our thing would be untapped. But I guess we just play a second one anyway. I also played... I guess I played the right land. Alright, let's reanimate. Ooh, second Oculus. That's a good Magic card. That's what we like to see. This is a very big dinosaur. It's kind of rude, opponent. I really would like my eyeball to survive. Kind of need that thing if I want to win this game. I think we just take the 8 here. Hit me. Stupid 8/8 dinosaur. That's kind of rude. We can't flip it up anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. We don't have blue mana. Hello. Now that was a good draw, chat. That's what we call a good one right there. I do, and they blew up our eyeball. We only had one eye, and they blew it up. So incredibly rude. How am I supposed to see without my eyeballs? Oh, man.
What?
I dropped my little squishy kitty. You're not supposed to have 2 giant things. That's cheating. Oh, how are we actually winning this game? So it's by attacking with this thing, huh? Five. Phyrexian Dragon Engine is a thing. Another big elf. It's almost like a dinosaur or something. Such a big, angry dinosaur. Hey, Chops, how's it going tonight? We're playing a spicy one. Well, I'm gonna block with all of them. Basking in that RCQ win. There you go. It could be a Dino Elf. You're right. Yeah, the card's real good with Moment. Yeah, this list is what we call the spice. Hey, how's it going tonight? Hope you're having a good night. Kind of surprised I didn't reanimate the Restless Ridgeline in attack. Hopefully I don't just have another giant dinosaur. It would be kind of awkward. I'm going to flash in my 3-1. It wouldn't matter. If we flipped and did the double strike, our creature still dies. And it just costs us... it costs us being able to put the Cathar Commando into play. We're supposed to draw 3 cards, right? I can copy the Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Okay. I don't hate that. That's kind of cool. Manifest Dread. Another Dragon Engine. We got so many Dragon Engines, chat. So many. We're on maximum Dragon Engines. Yeah, no Mishra to dump. Yep, we don't get any melding today. When you do, this dinosaur deals damage equal to its power to another target creature. Yeah, I don't know, nothing I can do about that, so. I'm assuming they're going to kill our manifest token. That's strange that they tap both their Llanowar Elves. What does that mean? Is that like a Pyroclasm? That's fine. The last thing I melded together was the Brazella or whatever. The 2 angels that melded together. That was a long time ago, though. I think Instep was supposed to turn this into a Phyrexian Dragon Engine. They can block here. They take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Dex. I love that card, or that, like, meld together. It was so much fun. I did that one quite a bit. Yeah, I got the gardens to turn into, usually it's not turning into Phyrexian Dragon Engines. What we want to turn into is monuments, but, you know, in a pinch, it turns into Dragon Engines also. Winning, winning. Let's go. Honestly, I think this deck just needs the 4th of Ornoculus. I think cut 1 flail. I just want to max out on the, like, cheaty ways to win. I think that's what this deck does best. Thought Mishra and the Angels talk about. Fair. I haven't had anyone even try to meld things in a while. I guess there was a deck that was Urza melding at one point, right? It was playing the Urza and the 5-mana artifact, whatever that's called. Maybe? When do they meld? I don't even remember. Yes, the Power Stone. What even, like, when does the meld happen? Does it happen on end step? At the beginning of your end step. I believe you can stack the triggers since both happen at the beginning of your end step, so you can meld without them getting exiled. I'm not 100% sure, but I would say I'm like 85% sure that's how that works. Yeah, I think you can do that. You hired Claw. Gross. Oh, yes! Winning! Feels so good when you surveil land into the Oculus as just being the best Magic player. Recommission the Oculus. Yeah, who needs Entomb when you can just play a land that puts it into play? Who needs Entomb anyway? I don't even really like Pest Control that much against these decks unless they're the... Because I only have, like, 8 1-drop creatures, which I mean is a lot, but not enough that I think we want this card. Cather's Commando's kind of bad. The Flail's pretty bad. I don't really like the Duresses that much. That is true. If they destroy one before the meld, then it doesn't work. Yeah, that's right. You got to be able to dream, though. Everyone wants to be able to meld every once in a while. We cannot keep this hand. If we had a second land, we would. Alright. We have a plan. The plan is to Sheltered by Ghosts on that Souls of the Lost and hope it's good enough. This starts as a black source, doesn't it? It sure does. That's good enough. That's right. Bound to hit every once in a while, which is fun. That's plenty. I don't think I want to Souls of the Lost into potentially dying here to a Lightning Strike or anything. Yeah, get in the Graveyard Oculus. It's where you belong. We're just going to draw a Helping Hand off the top and just give opponent the business 2 games in a row. Guardian of New Benalia with Sheltered by Ghosts on it seems pretty good. Seems like something opponent's going to have a really hard time beating. I think I'm supposed to take this hit, though. I don't think I'm supposed to block. And then I think we're supposed to eat it with the Sheltered by Ghosts. I would like to Sheltered by Ghosts your Manifold Mouse. Hey, sometimes the Jank's always the most fun things to do, though, right? Recommission. Attack for 3. Alright, we got 2 games in a row. Let's go. This deck is sweet. May not be the goal, but it's nice when it happens. I can agree with that. It is always fun to do the thing. This hand's pretty good. We'd use Souls of the Lost as our discard for a board Inoculus. We have the Reanimate spell too. Sick. I think we can throw this Monument in the graveyard. No, we want to draw it. This is a list I got top 8 with. DRC deck felt great aside from the Devout Decrees in the sideboard. I'll take a gander at it real quick. I love the Riptide Gearhulks in the main. I think that's a fantastic addition. This looks clean. Looks really good.